This is a program. This is a method. Public void display int w char ch double d, then curly bracket, then system out println w plus h plus d. Here should be a semicolon. So in this program, the first and foremost line, this public void display, it is function prototype. Public void display int w char ch double d, this full line is known as the function prototype, and the different parts of function prototypes are: the first one is public. This is access specifier. It is also known as modifier. Access specifier are the different types, means 3 types access specifiers are there. Number 1 is public, number 2 is private, and number 3 is protected. So here I am using public. This is public, and I have used it here, public void display. So this public void display int w char ch double d, this line from public to the last, this is known as the function prototype. So you have to keep in the mind that method and functions are the same thing. So this first line of the method is known as the function prototype, and it is having different parts. This is public, then void, then display. All are the different parts of the methods. And this int w char ch double d, this is also a part of the method. After that, a method contains a opening bracket. It is used by curly bracket, and it is closed by curly bracket. And inside of these two curly brackets, whatever we are writing, that is known as the function definition. I already told you in the previous class. So here, public, private, protected, here I am going to specify only the public. Public is one type of the specifier which can be shared by anyone in the same program as well as by other programs. Void is a return type. This is return type or data type. This part of the method, the function prototype, is known as the type of the method, means whether it can return the data or it cannot return. Display, this is method name. All the method must contain a name. This is user defined word. These are the keywords. Already you know public and void are the keywords, but the display, this is method name, and this is user defined. We can give any name according to our choice, but cannot be a keyword. Int w char ch double d, this is function signature, also known as parameters or variables. So this part of the method is from the curly bracket to another curly bracket. System out println, here I have written one line. We can write multiple lines according to our requirement. The lines can be increased. So this part is known as the function definition. In other words, it is also known the extension of the function prototype. I mean, the first line is function prototype, and after that whatever we are writing in the method using the curly bracket, inside of that whatever is written, that is known as the function definition. So you have to keep in the mind and remember it. Points to remember a function prototype. Already you know function prototype is the first line of the method. Function signature or function parameter. So the variables used inside of the bracket in a function prototype are known with a special name, that is the function signature. It is also known as the function prototype. It is also known as the function signature, parameters list, variables. There are 3 names: function signature, parameters, and variables. So Sometimes it is empty. We write public void display. After that parenthesis is closed, means it is having no parameters, no signatures in the method. This is public void display. Display is the name of the method. Void is the return type. Return type means whether it can return the value or it cannot return. If here it is written void, means this method cannot return any value and cannot give to any other method. It cannot share the data from the inside of this bracket to any other method. So this is void. Void means it cannot return the data. If at the place of void I write here public int display, public int display, in that case it can return the data to any other method, but here must contain a return key. Here should be int x equal to int x equal to w plus 10, w plus 10. So now the value of w we will input. After that 10 will be added in that. After that we can return it. So here we can return the data, return x. So I want to tell here that if you are using any primitive public int at the place of void, if you are using any primitive int, double, float or any primitive, so that type of data can be returned from this bracket. So here int x equal to w plus 10. Suppose at the time of input if I write here int w equal to 20. So 20 plus 10 will be 30, that will be stored in variable x. So the value we have stored in variable x, that is int type. So return x. So the data can be shared, data can be written from this place to any other method, because this x is int type and the type of the method is also int type. So this can, if at the place of void any type of the primitive is coming, so that can share the data, that can return the data to any other calling method. So that's all. That's all. Just you remember the points whatever is given. Thank you very much.